Hello. Hang on. Oh, hold on. I need to turn the notifications. Do the notifications. Whee. Okay. My lovely gems. It was going to be a coffee talk. I did schedule it as one. But we're today going to make it book talk because we're going to talk about Hooking Tink by Holly Roberts. I had so much fun yesterday with Miss Lisa, and relatively, it was good. Everybody behaved. Now, the trolls were doing what they do best, trying to do shit. Anywho, so my name is Gemini Beauty Babe, also known as Gemini Jimmy Jim. Okay, we do live 4 times a week as a default schedule. I do announce when I will be doing daily lives, like April 27th to May 31st. I will be doing daily lives to celebrate 4 years for GBB Fit, Mother's Day, and my 30th birthday. To me, that's a milestone. Well, my birthday's always a milestone, but my 30th birthday, I call it my dirty 30. And then there's going to be a week in August. I would have to look. I think it's August 2nd to August. I would have to look for the end date. But I'm doing it that week to celebrate 10 years for Gemini Beauty Babe. And then my music. And then after that, November 25th to January 3rd or 4th to celebrate 2 years TikTok Live and 2 years YouTube Live, as well as New Year's Eve Live, which will be separated into two. Each of them will be 10.5 hours long. So I'm letting you guys know. Because we did it for the beginning of this year, and it was 21 hours, but YouTube couldn't save all that. So that's why we don't have that one on my feed. So I will for sure like narrow down the dates and like put it in the description and everything later. Also, I didn't do it for this, but it will be done after this. So when this like officially uploads, like it will be out of the description, and something else will be put there. Magnetic Gym Babe. So I combined GBB Fit and Gemini Beauty Babe. I am gonna make a whole new video on that. So like the Gym Babes membership that was on Patreon, that is no longer a thing, and I'll even put it like in the title what it was, cause now we have a whole new membership. It is beauty, it is lifestyle for Gemini Beauty Babe, and it is mindset, workouts, transformation, nutritional guidance, all that with GBB Fit. So since we're merging the two sides of me together, it's a whole new thing, with a whole new app. So there's that. But today is book talk. We are talking about Hooking Tink. I'm trying to see if Tori's here. If not, I'm gonna message her too, because I have no idea if she's here. Because the whole reason why book talk is here is for her. I know Carl didn't tell her. Because if I schedule videos, the little turtle in my Discord does not let people know when I'm live. Like, if it's a brand new video that I don't schedule in, it doesn't. Hello! Hi, how are you? If y'all see me look this way, my tablet is here with the comments blown up bigger. Because sometimes not all the comments show here that show here. So, I'm letting you guys know that. But for stream bots, every now and again that one comment shows up that I have to get rid of. Like, yes, we know Stream Elements is working. But, oh my god, the book, like, when I read, I don't put the books down. I need it to go all the way to the beginning, though. Please and thank you. Can I just, like, go to the beginning? Bruh. Okay, give me this, and I'll just go to the beginning here. So, thank you. Be nice. Hooking Tink is the book we're talking about today. Can't really get her on Kindle unless you get her newsletter. I have the actual physical copy of the book too. It's like, it took me 3 hours to read. So there's that. It's a smaller version of how big her novels normally are, because it's like 7 to 8 hours to read. But I read a little bit faster, so it's like 6 to 7 hours to read those, and then that one took me 3. Tori! Anyways, I think she's lurking. She wasn't as... I didn't want to bash her over the head like I do the other characters that in the books that you recommend me. I have to say that. She caught on pretty fast. I'm happy. Her and Hook caught on pretty fast. They weren't dancing around it so much. Although, I have to say, it's like, bruh. Uh-oh, this spilled somewhere right there. Because now I got coffee right there. Oh, well. I changed it for her, and then she just doesn't even want to do it. Huh. Oh, she changed it again. Because Carl, it was in here. I'm just going to have to put, like, book talk in here. So we'll copy this and duplicate it. Okay. Book talk, books, and recommendations. Can I get a book for it? There we go. Hey, Trayman, how are you? How are you? Whoa, hang on. Hang on. It was going to be a coffee talk today, too, because I changed it last minute to book talk because today is Tori's day off, and we normally do the book talks on her day off. Yesterday, we had Miss Lisa in here, and she will be in here again the next book she releases, which was Her Vengeful Heart. Yesterday was Her Twisted Heart, and I absolutely love that book. Like, I'm going to reread it since her next book comes out this weekend. So next week we'll be talking about that, and I'm so excited. Today is Hooking Tink, and it's about Tinkerbell and Captain Hook. And let me say something. I laughed when I was reading it because how they were describing her eyes. I was like, it's green with blue on the outside. Yeah, I know all about it. I used to be called Tinkerbell as a kid, and I called my aunt and I told her, I said, there's a book. I'm not going to tell you which one because you're going to shame me because you're my aunt. Even though, like, I don't care, like, about the shit I talk about, but I'm like, I don't need you knowing exactly what I read. But her name is Tinkerbell. And she's described similar to how you would describe me. I just obviously have different hair. And she's like, I love that. And she's like, are you still gonna let me call you Tinkerbell? Absolutely not, Auntie. You are not calling me Tinkerbell. It was a childhood nickname and it needs to stay there. I'm gonna be 30. Anywho, y'all, what games? I have 4 games. Should I do the games on Twitch or should I do them here for my birthday? Because, I mean, all month I'm gonna be doing a daily live. I might alternate. Yes, Twitch, no Twitch, but YouTube is here every day. The books. Well, different things. This is one of the many like categories of streams on my channel. We have Coffee Talk where all my YouTube lives, we listen to a YouTube approved playlist so that my videos don't get flagged. Drink coffee, chit chat. Book Talk, we talk about books that we've read. Like today's book is Hooking Tink. Although there are trigger warnings and tropes listed by the author on that. And then Coffee Talk, just sit, chit chat, makeup and music. My piercings are currently healing, so we took a pause on that. I do makeup that's recommended to me by my gyms, which is who I call those in my Gym Babes membership that's connected to here. Not currently because we're done with Patreon. And then there's Work With Me's where you guys get to see what I've been working on since I am a business owner of 4 years. So you get to see all the little things I work on. We do Nails and Chill where y'all do nail sets with me. And then there's also... Sure, but I have to ask, how old are you? Because if you're under 18, we really don't let people come in here that's under. I'm almost 30. I don't feel like dealing with kids. Yes, I have seen Vampire Diaries. I watched it since it came out. Legacies? Okay, good. Legacies? Full on feel like they ruined everything that Vampire Diaries and then the spin-off, the originals, started. And those were good. The originals I liked way better than Vampire Diaries. It was more my speed. But I've been watching it since it came out in 2009. Your Team Damon? I was Team Stefan until Elijah came out. Then I was Team Elijah and I just stayed Team Elijah. Even though he pissed me off at times, I was Team Elijah. He's like the fun older... I say older brother like he's a menace. Like, if you have siblings, you understand. One of y'all has to be a menace at all times. I am the oldest on my mom's side and the third oldest on my dad's side, and I'm a menace to all of them. We'll see. Most of the books we talk about for book talk are very smutty. So I'll read and we'll see. Do I have a friend? What kind of question is that? But I have to warn you, a lot of the books we have talked about on Book Talk, if you go to rewatch any of those, they come with trigger warnings and tropes. So I would be cautious about that. So I'm just warning, like, they have trigger warnings, they have tropes, and you have to know yourself as a reader and a person to see if you would like that book. Like, even though I talk about them saying they're my favorite and I talk about the good parts in the book, there are a lot of things that I know would trigger the hell out of some people. So take my book talks with a grain of salt because I take it from a different perspective than somebody else, you know? Oh, she was better as a vampire than as a human. I gotta say that. She was a bitch. She was better off as a vampire than a human. Don't get me wrong, as a vampire, she had her bitchy moments. But I take her over Elena because Elena was always, and I know that's how it was written, but Elena was always whining and poor me, and I just didn't like Elena. I liked Catherine a hell of a lot better. Don't get me wrong, every single character in that show pissed me off. But Matt, he didn't need to stay there as long as he did. I don't like Matt. You will not get Matt's sympathy over here from me. I think he should have died and stayed dead after the second time. Like, that's my personal thing. Like, I don't think he needed to be there through everything. He could have died off a long ass time ago. That's my opinion. And I'm pissed how they kept killing Bonnie. And they wanted to write her off, but Ian, the guy that played Damon, said no, she stays or I go with her. And that's why they kept bringing her back, but they kept killing her, and that pissed me off. Like, kill Matt off. But he was friends with the writers, and I'm like, that's fucked up. I mean, it's smart. It guarantees you a job, but I don't even like the person that plays Matt. So that also plays into why I don't like Matt. Reading the books before I watched this show, because I read the books and then the show came out. And I've been watching the show since the second episode aired. Like, I played back the first. I missed the debut episode. But I've been watching it ever since second episode, like, religiously. As soon as the original came out, I would watch them as they played on CW. I wish at least the plot line for Damon and Bonnie would have happened like in the books. Because, don't get me wrong, friendship was amazing. It was great. But it was kind of like Twilight. Like, they took it, basing it off the books, and then at the same time ran with it the other way. And loosely kept it to the books. That's how Vampire was. It was loosely based on the books, and I'm like, if it's supposed to be in companion with it, in my opinion, do it like the goddamn books. But I still liked it. Legacies fucking hated it. Because it was nothing like its predecessors. So there's that. Okay. I don't know if Tori's in here. I messaged her. I'm about to call her ass to see. Like, because Carl is a mod in my Discord that's connected to my membership. Speaking of, while I'm here, let me just do that, just so the default's already done. Just so I can have that done, I'm gonna have to go to the actual YouTube thing. I'm from the US. Where are you from? Studio, YouTube. I need to go to the desktop. What am I on? If it won't let me, what am I on? Okay. Okay, I changed it there. Okay. It won't let me change it here. What the fuck? I'm gonna just change it when it's done, but I need to change the default of it. Oh, this shit. I'll do what I want. There we go. Okay, hold on. Do I know? No. Do I read Islam? No. You can go. We are not about to judge my appearance based off of that. Okay. Here we go. Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Something that you get. I'll do what I want. And then I'll fix the link tree later once I. And then add that. Well, it's basically the same thing, so we don't have to do that. I just gotta take a few things off. Can I lift a person easily? Yes. We're not gonna deal with that. Okay. I have a list of what we're going through. Where is Tori? She's probably sleeping. Oh my god, the message I just got. I was not waiting on that. I'm, I just. Somebody that's been mentoring me for almost 2 years. And she's like, can you just send me the links to your business? Like, I want to be a part of it. Like, no, ma'am. But at the same time, like, proud to show her everything I worked on. Like, I'm just. Okay, Tori. I'm gonna mute y'all for a second. Focus on yourself first. Okay. She was out and I accidentally woke her up. But, so we're just gonna change the name of this when it comes off. Because I can't edit it while it's on, so we're just gonna change it back to Coffee Talk. We'll talk about hooking Tink another time. And I'll just do book talk later. Book talk will probably be talked about with Black and Temptation and everything else, or I'll just make it its own thing with Tasting Red. Oh, hello! Now you're in here. I was like, girl, first off, I didn't want to beat these people up. I am so sorry I woke you up, because I just said we will do Hooking Tink another time. I felt bad for waking you up. I'm so sorry. I'm not on mute. I thought I was on mute. I was not about to pull a Jackson. I thought I was on mute. I didn't want to beat up Hook or Tink. And this might be the first book where I didn't want to beat him up. It's okay. I had messaged you because I know when I scheduled a post. Okay, you can go away. I know that when I schedule the post, Carl doesn't let y'all know when I'm live because the link is already put in the Discord, you know? So if I don't schedule them, then y'all get notified. But which one do you prefer? Just me schedule them and they all go in the Discord at once, or me just put them up as I'm about to go on? So it's easier for you. Because Carl don't let y'all know when I'm live because he already puts it in there because the link is the same. Discord. So just don't schedule them so that way they go live at that time. Okay, just schedule them. Alright. The link will be in there just at 10 on those days. It will be those you just click on in the Discord. And I'll just message you right before. So that's what I'll do. I'll just message you, hey, I'm live. Just so that if you are able to make it, great. If you're not, no harm there. How are you? Where are you from? I am, unfortunately, from the U.S. I am good, though. We are talking about Hook and Tink right now. Let me tell you, Tinkerbell, I gotta say this. I found it funny that I called my aunt. I said this earlier in the live. I called my aunt and I told her because that was a nickname for me. She would always be like, hey, my little Tinkerbell. Like, she said it even at my grandma's funeral. Across the thing, and everybody's like, who's Tinkerbell? And I'm like, me. Because how my eyes were, she would always call me that. I just don't have the blonde hair. Thank God. Only certain blondes work on me. But this hooker, I told her about the book and she's like, what kind of book is it? I said, you're not going to read it. Just know I'm reading something that got Tinkerbell in it. And I thought of her because she's always called me Tinkerbell. And she said, that's what's going on in your gravestone. And I said, please don't. I mean, I'm going to be dead, so it don't matter. But please don't. uh, it was given to me by my... There you go. She was given to me by my stepmom at the time. I mean, without paper, she's still stepmom. She's been stepmom to me for over 2 decades. But that, I talked to a few of my friends that's from India, and they said that's Parvati. I don't know if I'm butchering that, but that's what I've been saying, because that's what they tell me. So that's Parvati back there. Bruh! Hook can get it! Yes! Hook! Hook! There, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, he used his what? But the entire time I was watching it, have you ever seen Once Upon a Time, that TV show? I was imagining that Hook. Because I was like, that Hook can get it too, but I was imagining that Hook with longer hair. Tinkerbell, in this one, I love that she was written as a badass with the tattoos and like the smoky, edgy alternative makeup and everything else. And the little girl made me cry. Oh, I cried like a baby. I cry a lot during all the books that were given to me lately. But it touched me. The little girl was sick. And then Hook fucking, as a secret, because it wasn't supposed to. And then what he did for Tinkerbell, and God damn. Every curse that broke. The hours of fucking. After reading this, I said, I see why Captain Hook and him always had that feud. But now I'm thinking back, like, he caged Tinkerbell and wanted to take her away from Peter, and it's like, I see why. Tinkerbell was treated like shit by him. But then this book, that he brought Wendy to her house? Absolutely the fuck not! Absolutely the fuck not! Wait, I'm not talking to you, Parvati's Divine Mother Consort. Yeah, I was told that. I just don't know if that's if I was pronouncing it right. But that's who I was told that was. But I need to take that Stream Elements one off because I haven't been doing Stream Elements. Not Stream Elements, Twitch. Just for now. I also Tinkerbell, I understand her trauma with that, because how the fuck you gonna bring Wendy, right? How you gonna bring Wendy to the house? Like, that pissed me the fuck off. Pissed me clean the fuck off. Like, that's like any guy, when they cheat, bring, in a way he did, because he brought Wendy to the fucking house, but you brought her house to use my magic without my permission? That's not just betrayal. That is, I'm gonna kick your ass, let everybody know about it, and nobody's gonna want to be around you. Like, I will go scorched earth times 10 to the deepest levels of hell. No. No, sir. No, sir. Right? I cannot wait to get to her book. I am telling you right now. I cannot wait to get to her book. Hold on. What's this? No. Oh! Tori. One of the lines in the book, it was something she said. I gotta go look for it. Because I was like, oh, Tori. Tasting red and igniting cinder is the next two I need to go towards. Why doesn't Rapunzel have one? Is she just webbed throughout all the books? But Seraphina, like, they humanized him so much to where Seraphina, and I was like, oh shit, Okay, there's that one. Like, I was like, holy fucking shit. Because Seraphina, bruh, the hours of it, I was like, oh, they had to have some lube, some hydration, some snacks, but like, between the first curse and the second curse, it was like a year. And then the second curse and the third curse, it was a few months. I'm just imagining they both were so depressed. Like, she was aware of it after the first time, and she could have said no. Like, I'm with Hook. She could have said no, but then when they're like, oh, it only enhances what's there. I was like, she felt it too when she saw him. It was like an instant connection once they saw each other. you know, I was like, oh, got it. Got it. No, not LinkedIn. I need Linktree. It hurt me, though, whenever Hook was talking about Seraphina, and of course with the fucking crocodile. She got hit, and then it was spun around like he murdered her, when truly the crocodile was gonna kill her any fucking ways, but she didn't bring him, so I see, like, if she didn't bring him, she wouldn't have been in harm's way. So I could see all of that. I do. It just is fucked up. He didn't fucking mean to. It fucking happened. Like, he... What made me laugh was her, like... Because let me tell you something. Reading these books, I was like, yep, nope. The kinks I thought I had, I definitely have. Because I was like, can you just keep talking to me like this? It was just like, can you keep talking to me like this? Don't stop. I hate being broken. You open the sides have awoken. It was. Hang on, I'm so sorry. Hang on. Alright, I'm not gonna do that one. That one's trash. Turn that off for now. Okay. Upload mode. Wait to. I'm going to read Tasting Red, and with that, because the order of the books, I'm gonna get Tasting Red and Igniting Cinder at the same time, and reread Chasing Goldie since that's in the middle of those two books. And since Igniting Cinder is in the middle of Chasing Goldie and Hooking Tink. So we're going to end up talking about these books again because how it flows throughout. So there's that. But I got told from Lisa, I'm going to put her in the Discord if she wants because I messaged her about it. And I fucking love her. So I'm gonna put her in there. I even brought back the book recommendations thing so I could put all the links there so that all the links to the books aren't lost in the gym chat. But Black and Temptation is about Wolf. It's like the prequel so that you understand his character. Cause Twisted Heart, he's already married. So, Black and Temptation will be about Wolf, who's mentioned, who is Fox's assistant in Twisted Heart that we talked about yesterday. And then she told me Friday Vengeful Heart's gonna come out, and then the 27th Shattered Heart's coming out. But all the links are in the Discord for all of them except Vengeful Heart because she took it down because it was already supposed to be out. So there's that. But you, if you want to hate this, you can fucking bite me. I've been using my tries call it high speed. I've been working nightly. Not fucking likely. I see. Okay. I want to change that. Okay. because I need a change. I was just saying because I didn't think about it until today. But you missed it right before I called you. My mentor that's been there for like, I cried. Like I said, I was a big ass baby during this because how much she had to trust him to let him go up there. And then, like, when she was in the shower, she's like, oh, of course, he's going to want to do this and not this. And then he surprised her. And I was like, yes! Get it! And the ending where he's like, basically, it was like what Fox said in the other one. I'm not living without you and you're not living without me. When he got her a part of the tree and said, I made you your own little thing on my ship so that we could part-time here, part-time in the water, part-time on land, you know, because your home is with me and my home is with you. I was like, yes! Like, I got so fucking happy about it. I was so fucking happy about it. Y'all don't understand. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and the sun will rise. You don't have to tell me. Okay, did I get it all? So, her letting him into the apartment. But my thing was, hey, it takes a lot of fucking trust to, like, have both. Like, it wasn't just that. Like, she was willing to tell him about Peter. And you could tell he was ready to fight Peter. And she even saw that. Like, he was ready to fight. She kept letting him in even though she was also trying to push him away because of the PTSD. With all these books you recommend me, I have to say this. With all these fucking books, it is a good day to be pansexual, bisexual, all that. Because I want both. I just want to spend a day experiencing both. It is a good day to like everybody. Every day's a good day to like everybody, but it is a good day to like everybody with these fucking books. If you old enough to understand what I'm saying. It is a good fucking day. Cause Kendra, but still, yeah. With the fucking vibrator with the priest. Kendra, Ezra, Kat, Bennett, Maverick, all of them, plus Tink. I want to see Red, her man. Like, they all can get it. Like Pokemon, gotta get them all. You know? It's a good day to like everybody. It's a good day. Hello. We talk about hooking team. But when you read Twisted Heart, you heard everything. Speaking of, like, I'm just going back and forth between my tablet because sometimes out of sight, out of mind, and I don't remember until the next time. But yeah, when I tell you, oh cool, it's already there. When I tell, watching from Kenya, tell me fun fact about where you're from, your favorite food, and the food you would recommend the most if it's not your favorite food. But Tasting Red, we're going to read. I'm going to reread Chasing Goldie. We're going to do those towards the end of next week. Let me message Miss Lisa now to see. Hi from Holland. Hi Holland from America. Let me know your favorite food, fun fact about your country, and food you would recommend to tourists if it's not your favorite food. Let me message Miss Lisa. Let me message her on here because it's faster. Cause I could type with two hands, a lot faster. Cause I could type, I could text with my thumb. I just choose not to when I know I could put it here. Um. What day would you be free? Hold on. Okay, I sent her that message. What day she would want to do it? I go live Sunday. Okay, I just sent her my days that I go live so she could pick one of those. What's a fun fact about your country? Oh, your mom's from Aruba. Aruba's, it's a pretty country. Leave me alone. Oh shit, tread lightly. I wasn't even paying attention to the chat, to be honest with you. I was messaging Miss Lisa. Okay, Tori, the titles of the fucking books. It killed me. It killed me. Like the very first chapter, yo ho, blow me dick off. I was like, what the fuck? We just jumping into it? Okay. But there was that. How to not stab someone for what you want. Pain gives me a chubby. Fuck me dirty, shiver me timbers. I'm just reading chapter names. Handy capable, fucking around, at the watering hole. The big magic wood. Oh, I love that. And pilau, I said it right? Pilau? What kind of meat would you use in it? Lamb? Beef? Chicken? Or does it matter? Oh, you don't want to get blocked because that's the fastest way to get blocked is fighting with Tori. Yes. If you type it and it doesn't show up in the chat, it's held for review because we could see it's held for review and me and my mods can see it. I have it on my tablet. I just don't look at my tablet when I'm doing other stuff. I don't look at the comments. But Tori, it was just the things, and then at the end it said tasting red, and I was like, why the fuck is tasting red in here when it's a separate book? Then I understood it was just an excerpt to see if you want to go into that. So tasting red, I'm gonna reread Chasing Goldie just to see if I missed anything, but then igniting cinder, and then hooking tink, and I don't know what the next one is. Hang on. Running the race. Blackmailing Belle and then feeding Beauty. But Tasting Red, Igniting Cinder, and then we'll just rehash Chasing Goldie and Hooking Tink the next time we do the Lost Girls series. Because everything's so interweaved. And like, Chasing Goldie is in between Tasting Red and Igniting Cinder. So we're going to be rehashing Goldie because they both play a part in Goldie, and then Hooking Tink is after Igniting Cinder, so we could see how it all went through. But um the chapter names fucking blew my mind because I was reading the names before I read the book. It took me like 3.5 hours to read the book, but I was also doing other stuff while I was doing that. Um, oh, that reminds me. I need to fix the link tree since I did it. I want to copy this and then go to here. The okay, this Whee. Got that. Okay. I don't know if it's going to show up in the description, but I also need to go to the actual YouTube. Uh, okay. Just so I can have it. Hey, take a fucking swing. There we go. Okay. Got that. Now I just need to go to my actual channel and fix all the links there. Okay, that's fine. Tories. Join my world. Whoa. No. Okay, I might have to go here. Okay, let's see. Only if I let it be. Where would it be? Because I don't remember. Manifesto. I don't remember. right here. Okay. Hold on. About to get... Okay. I want to get all the books. I want to get all the books, but I'm going to just a little bit at a time as we talk about them. Because if I get them all, I'm going to want to read them all, and I'm not going to have like, bing. So right now it's just Tasting Red, because Vengeful Heart's coming out this week. And then next week, Tasting Red and Exciting. Igniting Cinder for us to talk about that one. And then Blackened Temptation, Vengeful... Because we have a list. Blackened Temptation and Vengeful Heart are the next, like, two I want to talk about. And then Tasting Red and Igniting Cinder. And then after that, it will be Shattered Heart. And then Blackmail, Belle, and Feeding Beauty. So it's going to go back and forth. And then whenever the last book of Slaycation series comes out, we doing that one. Wherever that one goes. And then Snow's book. So I already have the list, like, out of the order I want to do it. It's just whenever they come out and also whenever you're off for us to talk about them. Because I know once I send you stuff, it's already going to be done. Ha ha ha. Wait, I don't want to look negative. I don't want to get lost and said. Okay. I finished changing the links on everything. And, like, the link tree is going to be the same. Well, the link tree I took out of my thing. But once this video uploads, because it's not there right now, but once it uploads, it will be a different one. Once it uploads to my channel. So. Until I read Tasting Red. Holly just said something. I gotta go look at her newsletter. But we got Tasting Red after Blackened Temptation and Vengeful Heart. But I did talk to Lisa. I messaged Lisa to see, but from the last time she said... Because when I talked to her after yesterday's live, she said she really had fun. And she wants to be in the box. So next live, she will be in the box so everybody can officially meet Miss Lisa. And not just her in the chat. That's unless she changes her mind last second. So we shall see. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping she'll be in the box with me. But we have to wait and see. I am so fucking excited for the next book, though. Because it's, like she said, it's one of those where it just, like, interweaves, kind of like how Slaycation, like, it focused on this couple, then it focused on this couple, then it focused, but everybody's in it. So, I think you're gonna like it. I really think you are. Especially the fucking playroom. I need somebody else to put a playroom in their book. I need it. And Tasting Red, I will get Friday when I get the Vengeful Heart. You also need to send me Chase's stuff. Not Chase. Chance. I'm sorry. Excuse you? What the fuck you just said? But you need to send me that through Discord so that way I could send it to you. Okay, I will send it to you Friday or Saturday so that way you could get it. And I'm gonna transfer the links from Gym Chat to the book recommendation channel that I put in Discord because I did take it out. I put it back. That way the books don't get lost in Gym Chat. Because I want to be able to talk about it, you know? Hang on. Okay. Save. Okay. It's under Parent Space and Gym Babe Central. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Whoa. I want to move Magnetic Metaverse. I'm looking at it, dude. What I gotta have it. If you work 8 hours, I'm gonna work 9. Okay, there we go. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with that one. But, yeah. Hooking T. First, I gotta say this. First book to not piss me off because they both weren't fighting it for that long. It was a short book, but they weren't fighting it for that long. Hello! Tell me one fun fact about your country, your favorite food, and what food you would recommend. But, she was... Every fucking book you recommend me or that I read, I just... Yes, they all have a little trauma to them, but I'm like, I understand where you're coming from, girl. It's fine. Isn't that the best, though? You fight like a married... You fight, then you fuck. It's makeup sex, man. The makeup sex is... But they also had little hate fucking in there. Like, you know, I'm pissed off at you and I'm gonna fuck shit out of you. You know? Could you imagine how sore and how raw? No, like... Because of Mermaid Curse, like... 5 fucking hours apiece, I could see why they needed a tiny bit of a break from each other. But, like, just... That's a lot. But, oh, it was so hot with him putting her on the counter, and he's like, I'm gonna suck it all out, but I'm gonna refill her. Like, during the first time they were doing it. Like, he, like, put her on that counter, was fingering her, and just was, like, sucking down there. And I was like, this is the first book where she has the piercing and he doesn't. Oh, I know. She remembered him. But this was the first book where she had the piercing and he didn't. Because Bennett has a piercing. Avon has a piercing. Those two motherfuckers. But she has a piercing. Nobody else I've read from the books you gave me or the book that has piercings. And I'm like, somebody needs to get a piercing. Somebody else needs one. I need them to have a piercing. Because let me tell you, I've had somebody that was pierced in real life, and it's a sensation that adds to it, kind of like a ribbed condom versus a regular one. It adds to it, and oh, buddy, does it add to it? Like, mm, may be painful for them, but you're more memorable. Just if you have a tongue piercing, be careful. Oh, I wanted to tell you, I'm talking to I was talking to my piercer for the hoop options. One of them had a flower that would come out and it would sit on my lip right here. And then the other part, like a little rose. Because how it looked, I was like, I was laughing because Belle, with the flower. But then also Tinkerbell with the thing, that's what reminded me. Hold on, let me see if I could go find it. Because I looked it up on Amazon to see. I'm not going to get it from Amazon. I'm going to get it from the tattoo shop. And here's what I found funny. All my piercings are titanium. They're silver. I don't give a fuck. All the piercings are silver, but the jewelry I like to wear is gold. So I'm always naturally mixed metal. Because somebody pointed that out. They're like, why you don't get gold jewelry in your piercings? I said, I don't fucking know. Because they stay... Normally, once I get it pierced, I'll get my jewelry from tattoo shop and I'll just stay with that. It was a lip hoop. Where'd it go? Because I saw it and I liked it. Because I wanted to know what she was saying. There's also one that's a heart. I'll show you that one in a little bit. Well, I can show you now. But here's another one this one's a heart. So the heart would be here and then the little ball would be in my mouth. But I was looking at them and I'm like, realistically, because I put lipstick on. Like, how easy would the jewelry be to clean off, And then there's regular lip piercings. Because whatever I get for here, I'm also going to get the hoops for here. And I want to get flat backs for my nose. But whenever I put a hoop here, I'm going to put a hoop in my nose. But I want to get flat backs for here because right now I have an L hook. And these motherfuckers are annoying. Because they could still come out. And I don't want it to come out that easy. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's the lip ring that's a flower. And you see how the bottom has the petals on it? I saw that and I loved it. I like the flower. But I was thinking about, like, that would be more so, like, right now when I'm wearing chapstick. I would have to be, like, have the flower here and the petals inside. Like, have it upside down to where it's not so close to my lip. Because how often I wear lipstick when I wear makeup. The liquid lips. I would have to immediately liquid lipstick and then go in and clean it so it doesn't stain my flower, So it would have to be like the petals here. And just, like, play with the petals. Even though it twists, I don't want the part that twists in my mouth. I want it on the outside, but where the flower's at, I would, And I like how the stud's at because it's far enough away from my lips to where it won't really mess it up if I put a good waxy lip liner so it don't bleed that way. Oh, it's complicated, but ooh. But yeah, I just bring, like, can you order this from tattoo shop, But I like that heart one too. Keep in mind, these are snake bites, so it would be if I have two. But the little black hearts, But I like the flat backs, because it's not hitting my gums. Like, I just feel it there. If I do that, it'll go in between my teeth and I catch on it. But I like it. It fits my face. Like, the swelling's down. The only thing is, it still leaks. Because on the 12th, it'll be 2 months I've had my piercings. But it looks natural. I love it. Although now my kid is like, get two more right next to it. And that would be a shark bite. If it was three here, and then if I do it on this side, it will be shark bites. And I was like, I don't know, because if I do it here and here, it's a snake bite. Or if I do two right here, like Jungkook, it would be a snake bite. But I just like my little one right there. I think I'm done with facial piercings. I'm just going to get jewelry to play with it and then pierce my ears. Because I have maps drawn of where I want the piercings on my ears. Ooh. Do you like any of them? Like, you're gonna have to show me. We're gonna have to do a video call one day and you show me. I need to see you with one. I need to see you with it. Like, I'm picturing it in my head and I think you would look so good with it. Okay. Oh, they didn't come in yet. Gotcha. But I'm picturing you with it. I think you would look so good with one. I need to. It wasn't Goldie, was it? That had No, he didn't have any. He just. That's the one where she squirted. He didn't have any piercings. Did he? Did that motherfucker. Did the bear have piercings? I don't think he did. Big lips, bruised knees. Oh, I know Avon did. Avon had it. Bennett had it. Because Bennett had. Not the Prince Albert. He had the King's Crown. I know Prince Albert. It's just like a whoop. Avon had a piercing. Bennett had two. Bennett had two. He had the Hafada and the King's Crown. And the Hafada is the piercing on the balls, basically. Bennett, or was it Avon? I think it was Bennett. Avon with that Scottish accent, bruh. Accent, muscles, and tattoos, accents, muscles, and piercings get me with that combination. Holy shit. And then with how kinky they are, absolutely. Like if only we had all that plus a playroom. Heaven. Ooh, Tori, you would destroy that man. You would destroy that man. Ooh. You would destroy. If he had tattoos, piercings, playroom, so many fucking kinks. You would destroy him though. Muscles to throw your ass around in. It. Ooh. I could see it. Ooh. And then, you know, I was thinking about it yesterday, like after we were on live, like talking, do I want to obsess with man? I don't know, because I was in the BDSM community to where I had somebody that had who was very much a primal dom. You know, very caveman territorial shit. I think he was an asshole. who just labeled himself as Dom. But he also had a breeding king. That motherfucker. What subscribers? So far, outside of the few you had to delete, the chat's being really good. Chat was, for the most part, trolls were trolling. They were being their normal selves. But yesterday and today, they're being good. Relatively. But, yo, why are you crying? Why are you crying? I don't even know what that was. It's so bad. Yeah, it's so bad. Oh, yeah. But I think he was an asshole. Like, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed what I got, but I think he was an asshole at the same time. Um, he, bruh, I think the fuck is that? Then I became a man, lost sight of who I am. Oh! Just side note before I get off, because I do have 2 meetings I have to get to. In the membership on the With Me app, I'm releasing a new challenge today. It's called Don't React. It's going to have like a little Don't React contract, which is basically you for you. And then also a like trigger chart. Just for like if things do trigger you. For that to prep you for the next challenge that will come out. But it's for all this month, and I will explain it. Like I will have a video attached explaining it. Yeah. It's a thing. I got excited about it. But it'll be there, and then I'll have like in the Discord, I'll make a category for like the challenge chat and the resources to get from there for anybody that isn't in the app yet. Cause like, you know, Diamond Babe, they're still there. Cause that's just Discord exclusive. So I'll put it there for if they want to do it. But it'll pretty much just be like where you go for the resources or to chat if you need to vent about something. But it'll be for the Mindset Metaverse, but I'll also, I don't know if I want to do it in the Kingdom though, if I want to do it in Mindset Metaverse, you know? Because they're both Mindset. But probably the first one will be in the membership just so everybody could get primed and prepped. I'll probably do it in both, to be honest, because they're both going to have things coming out. Because I was thinking about that. There's going to be some categories I'm deleting too from Magnetic Kingdom because they're inside the Discord for you to chat with. Hello. Hi, how are you? I don't even understand what's going on. But I might put it in both. That way, people are used to, okay, don't react to the negative, because it's basically like you're not going to react to negative circumstances, because whether you realize it or not, you're creating stories around what goes on in your life based on your perspectives, your beliefs, your upbringing, all of that. So, to help rewire it for the next challenge, every month is going to be a challenge. Like, basically, like 3 weeks. So, it's going to be today and it's going to be the rest of March. So, like, don't react. So, you're going to find something to help, like, calm you down a little faster. But this challenge is so that you don't just snap back into the patterns that you don't want to be in, you know? It's to help you, like, pause and be like, do I want to keep reacting the way I want, or do I want to change how it is? And, like, for example, if somebody ghosts you, your old reaction is, yes, somebody ghosted you, you're upset about it, whatever. The new one is, oh, you write a completely different story that benefits you in the end, instead of going off and spiraling about stuff. Anybody I do that challenge with, it helps them. So we're going to do that to prime it, and this will be one that every now and again we will revisit, as like a touch up. But this will be the first challenge. The next one is, and the next challenge is 2 years old. I've created it 2 or 3 years ago. It's called Living in the Lululand. But that challenge I will talk about at the end of this month for next month. But yeah. But so for the next book talk, it will be sometime next week. We will be talking about Blackened Temptation and Vengeful Heart, and possibly talk about Shattered Heart, because Blackened Temptation is like the prequel to Twisted Heart. And we will have Miss Lisa with us. And then the next one after that will be Tasting Red and Igniting Cinder from Holly Roberts. Almost said Roberts. Holly Roberts. And I'm so excited. Is that it? Yep. I don't give a fuck, Keisha. I really don't. Like, that's the first time somebody comments on my voice. I really don't care if my voice is not feminine enough for you, if my voice is too masculine for you. I'm a biological female, but we don't all have high, chippy voices like this. We don't. At all. My voice is my voice, and a lot of people really like my voice. So, you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. You like how I look. I don't give a damn. I say this every single live. I am G for Gems. I am not E for everyone. If I'm not your cup of bourbon, you can go. I'm the special bourbon that the Gems love. Now that we got that out the way, I love you all. I will see you. Today's Monday. I will see you Thursday for Work With Me, and then Friday will be Coffee Talk. I love you all. I will see you then. Bye.